Hey you guys, welcome back to my page. How are you guys doing? Hope you all had a great weekend. Happy Sunday. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. Oops. I just stopped the notification before it went through to everybody. That was totally my bad. I hope that you all got it. Here we go, you guys. In just a minute, I'm going to give you the keyword to type in. And once you type in that keyword, you're going to get a supply list for all the things that I'm using tonight. Here's all my friends jumping on. Hello, everybody. All right, you guys, in just a second, 3, 2, 1. February is the keyword, you guys. We're going to do another awesome project with our February Club Couture. So I know you guys, we've already done our bunnies. What more can we do? I'm going to show you what more we can do. And I hope that you love this project. I think it's going to match our bunnies too a little bit. So, oh my gosh. All right, let me say hi to my friends as you guys jump on here. If you didn't get a notification tonight, it's probably my fault. I accidentally turned it off before a bunch of people got it. Whoops. Hi, Cassie. Hello, Pam. Hey, Sue. Hey, Connie. Hello, everybody. Sorry for being late, you guys. I got caught up in the cruise chat and then started browsing the app and looking at excursions, and I kind of lost track of time. Hi, Pam. Hey, Jody. We're 1 week away from set sail, y'all. Hey, James. Hello, Jeannie and Carol. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Janet and Wanda and Sandy and Susan and Lynn and Darlene and Holly. Wanda K. And everybody, hello. Hi, Judy. Hi, Carol. Hi, Brenda. Hey, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Tanya. 20 more comments, you guys. February is the keyword. Hello, Tracy. How are you doing? Hey, Roseanne. Hello, Jackie and Dale. Thanks for joining me tonight, you guys. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. I'm sorry if I didn't say your name. Lisa Marie and Diane and Sandy and everybody else that just jumped on. Hi. Oh, hi, Teresa. Okay, you guys. So first of all, let's go through this. What is Club Couture? Some of you guys already know. How long is the cruise and where are you going? So the cruise is for 5 days, I think. We're cruising out of Cape Canaveral in Florida. It's Royal Caribbean. And we leave on Sunday to go down there. We stay the night for Sunday. Yeah. And then Monday morning is when we actually board the boat. And then Saturday, we get off the boat first thing in the morning and we head to the airport to catch our flight home. So we're gone for a week, you guys. It's a whole week, really. And it's very exciting. I feel like you've been hit by a semi. Oh no, I hope it wasn't Dale's. Hi, Vicky. It wasn't Dale's. Hi, Linda. All right, so you guys, our Club Couture is an amazing, amazing opportunity for you to be able to join a subscription, a craft subscription, that's mailed right to your door every single month. And this month right here, our amazing Club Couture project is this transfer here. It's got 2 different patterns on there. We're calling this one Polka Plaid. Oh, I won't miss the boat for sure. Then you've also got your Bunny Buddies, which has got the little cloth bunnies in there, as well as your stuffing that goes in there, a couple pieces of jute, and you're going to get with this Couture Coral and Berry for your colors. Hi, Lorraine. Hello, Corey. Now, I've already done mine. When we finished up our bunnies, this is what we've got here when I did my bunnies, and we put them in a little dough bowl. And they look so stinking cute in here. But the thing is, you guys, you can use these patterns on so many different things. And so I thought tonight, why not do another one? Okay. And I'm also still waiting for Jane. Hi, Deb. Hi, Wendy. So I'm not going to use that transfer because I've already got one over here that's been used. Chase your bunnies if you want to use more than one. Yep. I'm going to put these back in here because you guys have already done this project. I want to do a different project tonight. And while we're here, let's go ahead and talk about the fact that if you join right now, you are going to get that right there. That one that I just showed, the September, or the, I'm sorry, you guys, September, holy cow. The February Club Couture project. But if you join now, you're also already signed up to get March. And I'm sure that you guys want to see a sneak peek of March if you haven't seen it yet. So for the March Club Couture, here it is right here, you guys. I will show you. We are a week away from this starting. You cannot get this one until March 1st with your Club Couture transfer. Oh, still waiting for yours? Wendy, send me a message, girl, because I can fill out the form and have another one sent. But I do need a message because I am, you guys, I have a horrible, I can't remember what I did on Friday. I was just thinking about it and I'm like, I want to tell them about my weekend, but what did I do? I don't remember what I did Friday. So here it is, you guys, for the month of March. You get peanuts. So Lynn, I will talk about that too. Thanks for asking. This is the Peanuts one, you guys. It's the Peanuts portraits. You've got Charlie Brown on there and Snoopy. You've got Peppermint Patty, and you've got, which one is that, you guys? That's Linus. Is that Linus? Yeah, that's Linus. They're all on there, and then you're also going to get Cadet, Black Velvet, and Bumblebee and Paste singles, okay? So you guys, the resin project that we did on Friday, it's sold out, Tracy. I know, I went on there looking for them too and couldn't find, oh, and you're going to get a little pillow. You're going to get a little pillowcase to go with this too. It is a little chalk 9x9 square pillow cover. So you guys, the project that we did on Friday, the resin project, it is mostly cured, but not completely cured. And it's sticky only, it's loosey, not, okay, I'm sorry, see? You're right, it's loosey. It's still a little bit sticky on the back side, and I think that I know why. I went to try to figure out what's going on with it and why it didn't completely set up. And what it said on there is that your resin should be set for 24 to 72 hours at a temperature of 70 to 75 degrees for it to set. Now, I've had it in this room here, and if I'm not in this room, I close the door and this room is shut up, and it usually stays about, 60 to 65 in here until I turn my heater on. So it did not cure in here like it should have, and I took it out to my kitchen today. We're going to give that another 24 hours to completely set up and see what happens now that it's in a warmer spot of my house, okay? So that's where we're at with that one right now. I didn't even think about temperature, but it is cold here in Michigan. We got more snow last night. It's insane. All right, you guys, let me grab my transfer real quick. It's right over here hanging up in this pile of transfers. And I'm still here. I'm still here, you guys. I'm still here. Hand in the print. Hi, Carol. Hello, everybody. Hi, Carol again. So glad I got the Harry Potter. Yes, the bundle is now sold out. All right, you guys. So there's the transfer we're going to be using. And we're going to start off today with the Mainstays frame. So this is a brand new frame that we just got in. And it's a 9x9. I think that this is awesome. But as you notice, this pattern does not fit on here all the way, okay? So we're going to have to do this at least twice. I think twice is probably going to be good. Maybe even 3 times to fill it in. We will see. We will see. I think twice is probably good, though. We'll have a little bit of a border around it, but that's okay. That's okay. Hey, Sandy, maybe we can even make our own border. Ooh, maybe we could. Anyways, they're calling for 18, what was that? 18 to 30 inches in Rhode Island. Of course, that's a big spread, and I'm tired of snow. Girl, I am so tired of snow, too. I cannot wait to get out of here. I looked at the forecast, and when we leave on Sunday, it's supposed to be, it is neon. We checked, and it does glow in the dark. We're in black light, at least. It glows in black light. So when we leave on Sunday to go on this cruise, it is supposed to be 28 degrees here in Michigan when we leave, which is pretty typical for what it is when we go on these trips. It's so stinking cold. I can't even stand it. And so hopefully we'll bring some of that warmer weather back to Michigan with us because we're over it. We are so over it here. All right, you guys, here's our frame. Mine is a little bit warped. Maybe because I had it up over there leaning up against stuff. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off first by just painting this frame. Now, I'm going to lay down some of my paper. I've had comments and questions asking about this paper. You guys, this is from, I get this either at the Home Depot or at Walmart. I've gone to both places. This is just painter's masking tape. That's what it's called. And it's just brown paper in the painting section at any hardware store. Home Depot has it. Walmart has it. Over by the paint section, masking tape. So the bigger ones they did recall, but not these ones. And I don't know why. I don't know why they recalled the other ones. I just know that they weren't up to our quality standards, whatever that meant. But they're thin, you guys, and that it just kind of happens when you've got going from a warehouse out to freezing cold and then back into a house again, and that wood just kind of does that. And it's unfortunate, but it is kind of what it is. So if you really want it flat again, I would say use your heater, heat it up, and then lay it underneath something that's hard, that's got a lot of weight on it, but heat up the whole frame first. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to start off with a couple of things. I want the frame of this to be darker in color than what it is now. So we're going to grab some chalk paste in the color, is this one? Yeah, Espresso. In Espresso. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this stuff on a color tray. I'm going to put a little bit of this stuff on a color tray. Not a whole lot. I don't need a bunch. Just a smidge, you guys. Just a smidge. The larger ones were probably really warped then, if the smaller ones are a little bit. All right, we're going to add some water to this. Yeah, Terry says she put hers under something heavy and it flattened, which is good. That's what we want it to do. And I'm just going to grab a wet wipe, you guys. Now, these are Clorox wipes. It doesn't matter what kind of wet wipe you've got, if they're water wipes, if they're baby wipes, if they're Clorox wipes. It really doesn't matter. You could even use just a piece of old washcloth. You could use a piece of board eraser. You could use whatever you need that's got a little bit of water on there and it's wet. Travel right now is iffy. Hard tell. I know, and we went to Puerto Vallarta last year. Advising travelers to leave. Travelers can't leave. They can't leave. They are stranded right now, which is insane. All right, I'm just mixing some water. I think I need more water, you guys. And what I'm trying to do is just get color on here, but not get it to where it is like pasty, okay? I don't want it pasty. Can you clean? Oh, Tracy, if you did, I didn't see the thing. Send me a message so I won't forget it, okay? But yes. All right, and we're just going to go over this frame with our watered down espresso. I'm not going to worry about my inside corners. Just trying to stay on the frame itself to get it a little bit darker. And I will do, I think, the outside of it on here. Just trying to make this slightly darker than what it is. Because I like the look of the wood. And this is just basically staining it with our chalk paste. Okay? So you guys can see how that made it a little bit darker. This is going to help it to match the other things that we're going to do tonight with this. Because we are going to use some espresso. All right, once again, just going over all my corners, or all my edges. Watered down espresso paint, DT today, and they have frames like those that are 9 by 12. And really, I haven't been to the Dollar Tree in a while. They're remodeling our old Rite Aid, and I'm hoping that they're going to turn our Rite Aid into a Dollar Tree. Really hopeful that they're going to turn our old Rite Aid into a Dollar Tree. Because that would be awesome. Every time I've ever seen a Rite Aid converted to a Dollar Tree, it was an amazing, ginormous, humongous. When is free shipping done? It should say on my page on the flyer, but I think it's tomorrow. Yep, Wendy says the 23rd. You guys, I've been so crazy busy. I did do some shopping yesterday for the trip. I have some of my bags packed. And I've started to make a list. And there are so many things that are on my list that I'm afraid I'm going to forget things. Hi, Jackie. Tomorrow is the last day of the free shipping, you guys. Free shipping on orders of $65 or more if you are a Perks member. Okay? Oh, no. All right, let me get the rest of this off my hands. You guys see how that just turned that darker brown? I love that color now. And I think it's really going to match the rest of this project. So such a simple thing to do. And you can do this really with any color. You ready to become a Trader Joe's? That would be awesome too. The nearest Trader Joe's for me is like 45 miles away from here. I'm telling you what, you guys, now that I've got this thing, I don't want to use anything else because this one right here is just so fast. I did get some cute new clothes. So I went to have you guys ever heard of the store called Maurice's? There used to be one in our mall. John's mom's going to stay at our house with the kids while we're gone. There used to be a Maurice's in our mall, and since the mall is basically non-existent anymore, and Maurice's has moved out. So I had to go all the way, about 20-mile drive to Maurice's, and I scored big there. I love that store so much. I feel like I could wear everything that's in there. It's all my style. It's all gorgeous. They do. It's like the only place that still always has cute things. Like Target even anymore is a hit or miss. You go to Maurice's and it's like, yeah, buddy, load my cart if they had one. Give me a shopping bag, lady. And they were, you guys, they're awesome in there too. Because like the sales associate, at least for me, was super awesome. She came right over to me and helped me find a couple of my first little pieces that I wanted to try on. And she started me a fitting room. And she was very, very, very attentive. She had my name on the door, put the things that I wanted to try on in the fitting room. And then she didn't like hover, because you guys know how people will do that. All right, you guys, we're going to surface wax this up before we put our transfer down on this. Just to fill in the wood grain that might be on here. She didn't hover around me, but she kept a close enough eye on me that she noticed when my hands were full. And she came over to me and she unloaded my hands. And she took my stuff back to the fitting room and hung it all up. And it was like the perfect amount of customer service. And I just love that. I just love that. So the Maurice's in Fenton in Michigan, kudos to you ladies if you're watching, or if you guys have ever been out there. They did an amazing job. It was just, yeah. So I tried everything on. There was a few pieces I didn't like. There was a bunch of pieces that I did. And about $200 later, I walked out of that store. Which really isn't bad, you guys. Clothing is expensive. All right, now we're going to go ahead and buff this off. And we're going to put a pattern on here tonight. So I'm not going to like model all my clothes for you guys, but I'm sure that we'll be taking pictures every single day and you guys will get to see all the stuff that I bought. Not everything that I'm wearing is brand new. I also went through my drawers. I tried on like everything that I've ever owned. And the things that did still fit, I was like, okay, well, if I put this with it, and I kind of figured out my accessories for things, and that's how they are at the One by You. So kudos to Maurice's for knowing how to give good customer service. All right, you guys, we're going to use one of my favorites for Easter time. This is, thank you, Sandy. This is Ocean Mist. Ocean Mist. So we're going to take our transfer. These are reusable silkscreen transfers if you're new to my page. And we're going to give this a good fuzz. Which just means that we're picking up some lint on the back to lessen that adhesiveness a little bit. Have I ever been to Carlo's? I've never even heard of that. There is. There's one in Fenton. Yep. Right by Target. 33 pounds left to lose, and then I'll be a whole new wardrobe at Label Shopper. I love that. All right, here we go, you guys. This is the plaid of the polka plaid. And I'm just going to put this right down here. I'm going to try to leave the same amount of room on the top and the bottom for this. Because it's going to have a little bit of a border unless we really want to fill in the entire thing. Okay? With my weight loss being buying smaller things to be my goal to get into. I love that for you. See, for me, I went in there and I was like, okay, listen, I need stuff for this trip. 147 pounds. Holy cow. Good for you. I told the girl, I was like, I need things for this trip, but I'm also on this weight loss journey right now. And I don't want to spend a fortune on clothing that's not going to fit me in 3 months. She's like, I got you. Come over here. We got clearance. They're the same way for you too, Maurice's. All right, so you guys, Maurice's is the place to go. All right, you guys, we're just using our chalk paste in the color Ocean Mist. And I'm just squeegeeing this right through that polka, or that plaid pattern of the polka plaid from our February Club Couture transfer. You can only get this pattern if you are a Club Couture subscriber for the month of oh, there will be a border on all four sides because this already has like the border of the transfer. So there absolutely will be. With this one even tucked all the way over. And do they have like an outlet store? I don't think so. But she took me right to the clearance section. I found a bunch of stuff in the clearance section. You guys, I feel like I made out like a bandit because I even got jewelry and sunglasses and everything for less than $200. And I walked out of there with quite a bit of stuff. Hi, Dina. How much more do I want to lose? About a little over 30 pounds more. 35, 37, 40. I would be happy with 40 more pounds. All right, here we go, you guys. But keep in mind, you guys, most of my weight is in my bottom half. Here we go. We're going to pull this up. And you guys can see how gorgeous that Ocean Mist looks with that polka plaid, right? And I'm going to set this here for just a second. I'm losing weight with medication. See how it does have that border on that side too? Perfect! All right, let's dry this up really, really fast. And then we're going to bring that transfer back over and we're going to do the other side. So beautiful on here. Yeah, you guys, I have tried all the fad diets, all the other things. I have done the fasting and all that stuff, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't work for me. So, I get frustrated, and I quit. So I decided to just go with this. All right, you guys, now here's the thing. I do not have a border on this side here. Let me see if I can do this instead. We're going to try and see what happens. It does not line up if I do it that way. All right, you guys, hopefully this is still going to work and my transfer will still work. So I'm going to take a piece of tape, and I just happen to have some thin masking tape. Oh, awesome. Oh, Vicki, I hope that works out just as well for you as this is working for me. This is the one I want right here. It's a thicker masking tape, and they come in different thickness. How do you put different colors on there? Okay, so if you want to do different colors on there with that one, here's what I can tell you. If you go on YouTube and you look at Ken's Creations, he did one where he made it multiple colors, and I can tell you what, it was a labor of love, and that live was over 2 hours long, but he can show you how to do that. I have never tried to do more than one color with these transfers because it's a lot. Oh yeah, Maurisa has a website for sure. All right, you guys, I'm just going to lay this right back down. For best results, clean this between. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep going. And the pattern is transferable, okay? I'm not transferable. It's repeatable. That's the word I'm looking for. It does repeat so that it should be flawless. All right, let's get this on here before any more of this paste dries up in the silk screen of this and doesn't allow it to go through, especially in some of those smaller spots there. So with that piece of tape, that's just going to give me my border on that edge that I need. Holy cow! £100. Good for you, Tracy. All right, I need a little bit more. Now let's see what happens with this. Hopefully I didn't have any areas that it didn't go through, but because I put that border on there, it did take a little bit longer. All right, you guys, here we go. We're golden. This side, it looks a little bit more rustic than the other side, though, because some of that paste did dry in there. We're not quite golden, but it looks fantastic. And then there's our border for that side. You guys, oh my goodness! You can barely even tell the difference in where they're at. All right. I'm going to lay this down on a towel and get it sprayed off so that I can take this to my sink and clean it in a little bit. And I think what I might do, because that one didn't transfer quite as well, my transfer was a little bit dried in there, or my paste was a little bit dried in there. So what I think I'm going to do, it looks good, but it's not quite perfect from my angle. It's got a little bit more of a distressing on one side than it does on the other. So what we're going to do, we're going to get it all dried up. We're going to hit the entire thing with just a little bit. I'm at the end of this, and you know how I get the last ones are really, really, really soaking wet? That's where I'm at with it. Thank you. Love it already. Oh, you just wait. You just wait. You just wait. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dry this up really, really well, and I'm going to hit the entire thing with just a little bit of some sandpaper. That way it all kind of is uniform. It looks even. I love that for you, Tracy, that you've gotten down that far. I am. Thank you so much. I've got about 10 pounds more to lose before I'm back to pre-Evan weight. And that will be nice. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and take just a little bit of sandpaper. Let's say you're making me want to get up and craft some more. And I want, see, these things get gummed up pretty easily. I want a really, 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 really fine. That's too rough. That's a 240. I think I have like a 400 and something. A 400, yep. I want a really, really, really fine grit sandpaper. Thank you, Linda. Like I said, most of my weight is down here. Most of it's down there. We're going to take a really fine sanding block. And I'm just going to lightly go over this. Just to make the entire thing look uniform, since that one side didn't quite get it. And you guys see how now it's a lot more, it's a lot better since it's all distressed. Yay! How exciting, Missy. All right, there we go. And we're going to set this aside. And the next thing we're going to do, you guys, I actually have a little piece here from the Dollar Tree that we're going to use. And this is just, it's a wood hanging decor, crafter's square. It's an oval plaque from the Dollar Tree. I love using all sorts of stuff. I don't mind you asking at all. My only side effects are headaches on injection day. And that's pretty much it. That's it. I have a headache on injection day. That's all for me. In the process of using an arch surface with a rustic craft. Ooh, I bet you that'll look gorgeous. All right, you guys, for this, we're going to go ahead and paint this with Waverly and Snow White. You could paint it with your chalk paste if you want to. I just find that Waverly gives you a much fuller coverage faster for a surface like this, okay? So we're going to start with the outside edges. That way I can hold it in my hand like this and kind of pinch it. Just like so. And then when I come around to the side that's painted, and I could tell you, my aunt is taking the same thing that I am. My two friends are too, and they don't have any side effects either. Am I watching what I eat? I'm just, you know what, Sandy? Not really. I had McDonald's today. But I don't have the hunger cravings for all that crap I used to eat. And that's pretty much all it is. Like, you know, I have yogurt for breakfast and whatever I want for lunch and whatever I want for dinner. But I don't have all the extra noise to eat ice cream at 2 o'clock in the morning and sit there with a bag of chips and dip and eat that. I'm not grabbing candy bars at the checkout because I just feel hungry looking at a candy bar. It's just, it's the noise is gone. Hi, Becky. No, I don't, Linda. Or I don't. Or Jan, I don't. Oof. It tends to go in spots. A little here and then a little bit there. Saw someone with acrylic paint with white chalk paint, equal parts. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Hi, Brooke. Well, thanks so much for following, girl. I appreciate that. You guys, let's welcome Brooke. She's brand new to the page today. Appreciate you turning in. I think you're going to love this project tonight. Problem is popcorn. Popcorn's not so bad as long as you don't load it up with butter and you don't get it from the movie theater. That movie theater butter, man. One movie and all of a sudden you had your caloric count for 3 days. But it's so good, and it's like I don't know how anybody could sit through a movie at the movie theater without a tub of popcorn with tons of movie theater butter. It's like you have to do it for the experience, right? You just have to. I almost took my kids to the movies yesterday, but there was really nothing good in the theaters that I wanted to see. It is the best popcorn. Yeah. So, Becky, I won't say. I won't say. I don't want to be an endorser of anything. I will drink soda occasionally, but I usually get the Coke Zero or the Pepsi Zero, and it'll last me 3 days. Energy drinks and water. Ooh. All right, you guys, we're going to get this all dried up here. Thank you, Dab. I got to remember the funny stuff that happened this weekend because I know something funny happened. I just don't remember it. My brain is just mush right now with everything. Skinny Pop is delicious. John went and played poker Friday night. What did I do? Laundry. Lots of laundry. Am I bringing my energy drinks on the cruise? Probably some 5-hour energies, but I actually plan to sleep while I'm there. Today, I didn't even mean to. I laid down on the couch for what was supposed to be one of those just need a breather, lay down for a second. And then John came down and he put a pillow on my butt and laid his head on that pillow that was on my butt. And he fell asleep and I was like, well, I guess it is what it is. So we both slept for about an hour on the couch downstairs today. Until one of you guys sent me a message that woke me up. Totally unintentional. But that happened. All right, you guys, we're going to put some surface wax on here next. Actually, I think I'm going to sand this down a little bit too. Let me get some of that blue off my sanding paper. Because this is going to help my transfer if I do this right now too. Just give this a very light sand with that really fine sanding block. Because the smoother your surface is, the better your transfer is going to stick, the better your design is going to go down on here, and the less you're going to have any chance of having any feathering. Oh, I know, Pam. I'm trying to get things ready to go. Oh, I packed my bags yesterday. I did a lot of packing yesterday. A lot. And I still have a list of stuff I haven't put in there yet. But I'm trying to get everything ready so we can go. Get my house cleaned up. Get all my flyers and everything done for the week. For the new month. Get all my shipping out. All of that stuff. And just, oh, man. It does kind of look like an egg that I'm working on, doesn't it? It won't for very long. All right, and then we're going to throw some surface wax on top of here to prep the surface for our transfer. Okay, we're going to be mixing and matching our transfers today. We're going to do one from our spring collection with the one from our February Club Couture. Okay? Yeah, I got all of my laundry done. And then I went downstairs to put Evan's clothes away in his drawers, because I still do that sometimes. Put his stuff away. I throw Allie's basket in her room, and I'm like, take care of it, kid. But for Evan, for some reason, I'll still go down there and take care of his clothes. And I've noticed lately that his pants are really, really short. And so I checked all of his pants. You guys, my son. Yeah, John is going on the cruise with me. He is. What was that? It's surface wax. This is available on my site. It's called surface wax. I ordered it. I just have, Carol, I gotta throw this one in the wash machine, but this is, I'm just used to it. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Jan. I will use it. Just, Not right now. I know, Carol. I know. Oh, so many things. I will. I promise you I will use it. I just don't have it. I had this one right here handy right there. All right, you guys. Here's the transfer we're going to be using with this one. And, oh my gosh, y'all are going to love it. You're so welcome, Janet. This is the Happy Easter Bunny. Now, this right here you could use just as it is. Shame for his future wife, stop. Huh? And then there's the Happy Easter Bunny Slimcut that matches up with this one, okay? This is what we're going to do on here. And I think I got something else I want to play with this too. All right, so let's put this right on here. We're only going to do the outline. I know, we're creatures of habit, and that I have it right there, and I grab it because it's right there. So we're only going to do just this part here and the part that says Happy Easter, okay? So let's get our fuzzing cloth out. Grab stuff because it's right there, and it's right there, and it's, yeah, I have it. It's a wooden, I don't think it's an egg because of the way that it hangs. It hung this way. See how it's got hangers on there? I think it was just a wooden oval. But the eggs would work too. Hi, Carlene. All right, we're going to give this a good fuzz. Try not to fold the sticky side to the sticky side. I almost just did that. And we are only we're going to put this right in the center, as centered as we can get it. I think that looks good. Right there. We're going to do the oval here in that same blue that we did the background. And we're going to do the Happy Easter in the brown so that really, really stands out, okay? So remember, the smoother your surface, the better your transfer is going to work. So let's start off with this Ocean Mist. Just going around all, I got way too much on here. Just going around. So I did let Evan have his little friend over today, his friend Hudson. Hudson was out for almost a week and a half at school because he had the flu. And Evan missed him so bad. Every single morning it was, I hope Hudson's back today. I hope Hudson's back today. And so I made plans with his mom for Hudson to come over for a couple of hours today so that the two boys could have a little extra time together. And the boys had some fun. Your Dollar Tree has very little. I know, it seems like they're getting rid of the craft items to bring in more of the $3 and $5 stuff, doesn't it? All right, we're going to do Happy Easter in that brown, that espresso brown. And then we want to get this pulled up as quickly as we can. Oh, it still wasn't fast enough. It started to... Well, it's going to go with the background, though. Oh! Oh, no, Linda! All right, so this is what we've got. The Happy Easter with that border on there. Oh, this is going to look darling. I just know it. All right, you guys, now let's take our bunny. We're going to paint this thing bright white, and then we're going to go ahead and chalk him, okay? And I, for some reason, keep throwing all of my tools in my water. But that's okay. Hobby Lobby's an hour away. Oh, no, you guys. I feel bad for you guys. My Hobby Lobby is... Like I could ride my bike up there. It's like a 20-minute bike ride away. 5-minute drive. And they know my name. They know me by name. All right, so you want to make sure this is going the same direction. And we're just going to give this a tap with a sponge brush. That's really the easiest way to do this. Is just to tap your paint on there. And this bunny's going to be so cute. I feel like I live in the perfect area to do what I do, though. I would not want to move far away from where I'm at because I have everything here. Everything. All right, let's dry up that spot right there a little bit so that I can then come back in. So what you guys are telling me is that I need to get Easter bundle boxes ready as soon as I come back home. Is that what you're telling me? The Easter craft bundles, I need to get those done like quickly as soon as I come back home from my trip? Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. All right, and we're going to do the last little bit of these legs now that the other part's dry. I did go to TJ Maxx after I left Maurice's, and I found another dress there, and I found a whole bunch of napkins. Whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them, you guys. So, yes. Okay, I will get working on those as soon as I come back from my trip. And I will have my aunt be on the lookout for more of those the boxes from Dollar Tree that I use. All right, you guys, so there's our little bunny all ready. We're going to go ahead and use our sander again, just lightly sanding this guy for any raised paint or anything that's on here to make him even more smooth. And then again, come in with some surface wax and just wax this bunny up just slightly, just a little bit. You found some at Hobby Lobby yesterday? Where am I heading to? We're heading to the Bahamas. We're heading to the Bahamas on a cruise. It was the incentive trip with the company. And there are, I think it's 9 designers that are going. That earned the trip this year. Myself included. All right, you guys, we're going to put the bunny on here now. I'm going to line it up as best as I can on this chocolate shape so that all of the edges going all the way around are about equal distance, okay? And then I'm going to grab a paintbrush. Any old paintbrush, you guys. There's nothing special about my paintbrush. Actually, let's do the bunny first. Let's do the bunny first. We're going to do this bunny in brown so it matches everything else that we've been doing. But I'm going to avoid the bow tie. And we're going to come back and we're going to hit that bow tie in that blue. Okay, so I'm just using a mini squeegee cut in half to make it smaller and easier to work with. If you have a detail tool or a multi-tool and you prefer that, you can absolutely use that. I don't know why. I just like my squeegees. I like the way that they feel in my hands. And for me, squeegees are my go-to. Always. 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 But it's a personal preference, you guys. If you prefer the feel of the other ones, then go ahead with that if that makes you more comfortable. And I'm just going to take a paintbrush here. And I'm going to paint in all of the ribbon part. We're just going to paint with our chalk paste. right through that silk screen. All right, you guys, pull up quickly so it doesn't start to dry in there. And it already did, but not bad. And we've got our cute little bunny, you guys. Look at how adorable that bunny is. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Ah! I just love him. He's so cute. I feel like the same thing, Pam. I think the same thing. It just feels a little bit awkward to me for chalking. All right, we're done with our blue. But I might do a little bit more with the brown here. So let's go ahead. Oh, I should have turned that on. And clean up for just a second here. Get some stuff put away. I guess we might as well do this next step now that my thing is not, since my glue gun's not on. We've got all of our little pieces here. Oh my goodness, I see it coming together, you guys. Oh! I see it coming together. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to grab some little wood beads. So I've already got this paper down here, so we're just going to use this paper instead of a board. And I want to take this piece back up here. And we're going to grab, let's see, do I want the little ones or the big ones? The little ones. Sorry, y'all. We're going with little ones. My goal is to put enough on here to hide those holes, you guys. Those holes where it was a hanger. If we put little wood beads on here, it's going to add an extra element. We'll space them out so that, oop, that one's gone. We'll space them out so that it's not overfilling it. We'll find a couple more. These are all, it's just a random bead assortment in here, y'all. That's how many we're going to have. Thank you so much for the stars. Yeah, I'm so glad. Oh, how fun is that going to be, Pam? All right, we're going to put some masking tape right down here. On this paper, we're going to take it to where it is sticky sides folded over. Just like so. We're going to take all of our little wood bead pieces and just stick them down to that tape. Make sure you've got enough room between your bead pieces that you can actually get your paintbrush in there and get down on the edges, okay? My fingers aren't working for me. Okay, I'm going to grab one more of these things here. I shouldn't have put my thing in the thing, but I put the thing in the thing. You guys, I feel like I'm turning into my mother. She's got dementia, and she can't remember a thing. And I love her to pieces, but it started like this, like in her 40s, where it was just the smallest little things that she couldn't remember the name of. We're making the really cutest project, and we're about to put it together, so stay tuned. It was the smallest little stuff that she couldn't think of what it was called. Glue gun is on, and it's battery powered, and that right there is, it's on. And I just can't remember the jig thing anymore. Everything's a thingamajigger or a doohickey. Or a thingamabob. I'm so glad that you guys are my crew, though, and that you get me. You know when a thing is a thing, and a thing is a thing. You know all the things. More vitamin B? Probably. I'm probably lacking in a whole bunch of vitamins. I should be taking a multivitamin right now, but I haven't been. I give them my kids every single day, but I forget. Forget to take it myself. Actually, I think that mine are expired. And I need to just get myself more vitamins. It's the start, y'all. We all have those moments. Or is it, maybe it's just mom brain. I do have an Amazon page. Yep, it's linked. It's in my link tree at the top of my page. All right, you guys, here we go. Just watered down espresso again. Ooh, that's way watered down. That's okay. That actually, I think, is going to make it easier. Okay. They're still staining. That's all that matters. I got the paper here. We just got to dry them. But it's definitely getting all the way down on those edges. And it's soaking right into those beads. Oh, this is going to be easier. I think it's been that way for years. I'll just go over a couple of them twice. It soaks right into that wood, you guys. I just put a whole bunch of water in there. And it's literally soaking right into the wood of these beads in all the right places. B12 complex. But you guys, I just had my blood work done and everything was good. I wasn't deficient in anything. Oh, I know, Sandy. My mom's got it. My grandma had it. And I hope that's not what it is, but at the same time, I'm realistic about the fact that it does run in my family. All right, you guys. Those are painted. We're going to go ahead and hit these. Oh, I should get a cognitive test. He's probably going to put me in a loony bin, though. Let's get these all dried up. What do you think on a jig and your doohickey? Yeah, jigs and doohickeys. Thingamabob, thingamajigs, doohickeys. Brain is just too full to comprehend anymore. Just gonna give these a bunch of heat, you guys. Dry them up really, really fast. Our glue gun's starting to leak, so we're doing good. Oh! She passed the test and you failed. See, this thing works so much faster. Whatchamacallits are really good. That's a tasty. Tasty. Now I kind of want to whatchamacallit. They have thingamajigs too. Hobby Lobby sells a roll of thick brown craft wire. I think you can get all sorts of different craft wires at Hobby Lobby in the jewelry section, in tons of different gauges. That could be what it is too? I'm 41. That Perry stuff they talk about. I don't know who Perry was that invented that, but he sucks. I know, right? All right, not all of these are dry. But I'm just trying to get these off of here. We'll start gluing everything else together first, just to get these. You like doohickey because it's fun to say? Thingamajigs, doohickeys, thingamabobs. Oh yeah, Home Depot would probably sell the wire too. All right, you guys, let's get this paper off of here now that it's all just gross. Post is worse than Perry. Oh no. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's start putting this thing together. So we're going to take our frame that's got that brown on there. We're going to take this piece here and put it right in the center. Hopefully I get it centered. Oh, this is going to be so cute. We're going to glue this piece right down. Why do I run out of glue after 2 squeezes? Oh no, Florrie. Oh, that would be horrible. All right, lots of glue on there, y'all. We're going to set this right in the center. Gosh, I hope I've got that centered. That looks good to me. What was that? You had an uncle that said what? Called his granddaughter whatchamacallit before the candy ever came out. Aw. All right, and then we're going to take our little bunny here, the Slimcut, y'all. And we're going to put that right in the middle of this. I'm using hot glue, you guys. You could use you could use E6000, or you could use anything else that you've got to glue this down. This is the Mainstays frame, and then it's just an oval that I got from the Dollar Tree. Oh, come on. There's a little piece of glue here that's going to be a glue booger that's going to drive me insane. All right, you guys, so there we have it so far. Oh, my goodness! Tell me that this wouldn't be like the cutest in a little kid's room, especially. Could you see this in a nursery, you guys? All right, now we're going to take our little pieces here, and I'm going to start with the holes, because our whole objective in putting these little wood bead pieces on here is to cover up those holes. So we're going to do 2 there, and then I'm going to come straight down and do another one here, and another one here, just so that we know that those are even. And then I'm going to put, you guys, I don't even know how many I'm going to get. I really don't. We're just going to keep going in middles. Until we run out or we feel like it's full enough. That way everything stays consistent, okay? But this just adds that little bit of extra dimension. Y'all, I don't know if I want to do any more. Now I feel like if I do more, it's over full. No, we keep going. want more beads or do we want to leave it like that? Should we fill it up more? Let me see how many I've got here. No, I think we leave it how it is. Now that I see them on there, I think that was good. I know, right? You're going to get videos and pictures of the trip as well. Less is more. I think so too. Now, you guys, I actually think that I want to, I don't know. Do we add anything else to it or do we just keep it like it is? I feel like it's so good how it is. We don't need anything else. Really, you guys. I feel like it's absolutely perfect. Totally darling, just the way it is. And keep in mind, you guys, we have so many colors. So many colors. So think about your color schemes. You could do pink. You could do literally any color that you want to. And you could do the exact same thing. Do black and pink. You could do brown and green. You could do anything you want to. But this would be so stinking cute for a nursery. The only other thing that I'm contemplating putting on here, and that's only if I can find one that's small enough, is a little itty bitty pom-pom butt. Because I feel like these bunnies, I think I have an itty bitty one. You guys, oh my gosh, I think I have a teeny tiny itty bitty pom-pom butt. It's not even open yet. Let's see how a little bitty pom-pom butt looks. Lord knows I need to get rid of some of these pom-poms. No, I actually like it better with just the little, just chalked. I don't think I like it as well with the pom-pom butt, you guys. With the little bushy tail. These ones are bushier, but they're way too big. And these ones have a, nope, we're leaving it alone. A small bow, but he's got a bow on his neck already. Where would I put another bow? That's the thing, like, I think that might take away from the bow that's on his neck. If I gave another bow on here. I think it's perfect just like it is. Honest to goodness, you guys. I don't think I want to add any more. I think we're good. I think this is the point in which we as crafters need to say, you know what? You don't mess with perfection and it's already good. It's already fantastic. So you guys, there's our craft for tonight. I hope that you absolutely love it. Snowballs from the winter boxes. Oh, I do have some of those. However, I already put those away with all my Christmas stuff. A blue ribbon hanger. That's a possibility. It does come with hangers already, though, with the frame. Just to hang it just the way that it is. I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to put those hangers on there that came with it. And just have the actual hanger. And call it good, you guys. So there we have it. The keyword for tonight is February. We use this pattern on the background. Is exclusive only to club members in the month of February when you are a Club Couture subscriber. But the Slimcut and the bunny and the transfer for the inside part is definitely available on the site right now, okay? And so is the frame and everything else except for this piece right here from Dollar Tree. And the beads. All right, you guys are fantastic. Thanks so much for watching. Tune in again tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern Time. 9:30-ish. I'm always late, you guys. I'm always late. 9:33, 9:35, 9:37. Somewhere in there, your notification will go off, or I'll come on my page, and then it's showtime. You guys are fantastic. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions, and send me a message, and I'll get back with you tomorrow. I'm tired. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.